that I thought was a little bit disturbing is there was a woman, a New York woman, charged with aggravated manslaughter for mowing down a police officer while driving drunk. And basically, Jessica Borrevas is accused of plowing into Anastasios Chisakos around 2 a.m. as he was directing traffic at the scene of an accident on a Long Island expressway. Let me start by saying, I never lecture my children about anything that I don't know about. Young people, I drove drunk when I was young. I also rode with people who drove drunk, and I was wrecked twice by people driving drunk. Got lucky to live. Several times when I drove drunk, I don't know how I made it home, okay? I know friends who got killed by people driving drunk. So I always say, to me, it's fucked up, all right? Motherfucker starts drinking, and I know what you say to yourself. You're at the club, you're drinking, you go, well, I gotta get my car home. No, call a fucking Uber, you know? Call a cab, call a family member. Don't travel drunk. Have any of y'all ever lost somebody to drunk driving? No?
Not close to me, but I know people.
So, that's surprising and that's good. I'm glad that you haven't. I had a friend named, I actually got 2 incidents. I had a friend named Chris Buckley, rest in peace, good friend of mine, years ago, and I always get choked up because the last time I seen Chris Buckley, we're in jail together, Randolph County Jail, and he kept singing, this is when R. Kelly's song, I Believe I Can Fly came out. And he kept singing it to me the day before he got out. He said, I'm going home, flying free. I believe I can fly. So he's singing that to me. 2 days after he gets out, he's in a car with a couple of females. They're speeding out this back road, and he gets ejected through the window, flies 100 feet through the air, hits a tree. Now, you understand why that sends chills down my spine. The last thing he sung is I Believe I Can Fly. And he died flying through a window, hits a tree. It just tears my heart out. Second friend, I had a friend named Rock years ago. We were on the strip up in Pittsburgh. We had these bikes called rent-a-rocks. Well, it was bikes and cars. Basically, you take a piece of crack, give it to a crackhead and rent their vehicle. So we had this motorcycle that we always used to rent, okay? We would get this motorcycle for a $20 rock, keep it for several hours, but we all knew that the motorcycle would get stuck in 5th gear. We all knew that. So we were careful with it. Well, Rock gets on it, the strip is in Pittsburgh. So he takes off, gets up to 5th. And he didn't see that there was cars stopped at the light. So he tried to downshift, but he was intoxicated. So he didn't realize that he couldn't downshift. Only other option he had, he tried to lay the bike down. Laid the bike down, boom, his chin hit the back bumper, broke his neck, almost took his head off. So we come running down the street and we seen him crawling. So we're like, yo, he's all right. And like there was this big stream of blood behind him, rolled him over. His helmet was full of blood. It was bad.
See, driving while drunk is one thing, but getting on a motorcycle while drunk is a different thing.
That's other level. Did they ever play for you guys the drunk driving death videos in school, or is that something?
they just gave us a paper showing the danger.
I did a lot of those simulators.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Like where you get in there and you get on the road and shit.
They ain't really give a fuck, to be honest.
What did y'all have?
We had assemblies. Like, we just had a dude, like, sit up there and talk about it. Like, I lost my friend to drunk driving. This is how it happened. Don't make the same decisions.
I mean, yeah, I had that in elementary school, and then when we got up to the higher grades, it was like, just don't do that shit.
Yeah, they brought out the drunk goggles and stuff.
Yeah, I remember the drunk
That
goggles.
made you do stuff in gym class. Couldn't.
Well, they had drunk goggles?
Yeah,
So
you put them on and it
I
like...
get to use
They had
them.
us play dodgeball in them.
Yeah, we had to walk straight line.
Yeah, they had us play
Yeah, you had to
dodgeball.
walk a straight line and everything.
You know what? I'll tell you what they did for us 80s and 90s kids. They whipped out this video called The Horrors of Drunk Driving, and we got to see kids who got turned into bloodstains on a Friday night from drunk driving. And it was shocking, dude. Like, there was one I always remember. There was these 4 teenagers in a station wagon. They went out for graduation, got drunk, and all of them got killed. And they didn't show the bodies. They showed the inside of the car. There was like an inch of blood in the floorboards. And that always stuck with me, but obviously not enough because I still drunk drive. To this lady, can you imagine, all right? It's not bad enough that you got a DUI. It's not bad enough that you killed somebody. No, you killed a cop.
You know they gonna throw the book at you for that.
Oh, she's done.
She gonna get more than that. That's murder, first of all.
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you how shocking it is to wake up drunk in jail, okay? No matter what it is. You wake up, you don't even know why you're there.
Yeah.
You gotta ask your cellmate and then they go, what did I do? Now imagine waking up and they say, oh, you killed a cop last night. You know, your life is over. So, listen, young people, old people, don't fucking drink and drive. Never know how you're gonna end up.